The man from God knows where, into our townland, on a night of snow, rode a man from God knows where. None of us bade him stay or go, nor deemed him friend, nor damned him foe, but we stabled his big roan mare. And in our townland we're decent folk, and if he didn't speak, why none of us spoke, and we sat till the fire burned low. We're a civil sort in our wee place, so we made the circle wide, round Andy Lemon's cheerful blaze, and wished the man his length o' days, and a good end to his ride. He smiled in under his slouchy hat, says he, "There's a bit of a joke in that, for we ride different ways." The whiles we smoked, we watched him stare from his seat for an instant aglow. I nudged Joe Moore. You wouldn't dare to ask him who he's meeting there, and how far he's got to go. But Joe wouldn't dare, nor Wooly Scott, and he took no drink, neither cold nor hot, this man from God knows where. It was closing time, and late forby, when us ones braved the air, and I never saw worse, may I live or die, than the sleet that night, and I says I, "You'll find he's for stopping there." But at skreek of day, through the gable pane, I watched him spur in the peltin' rain, and I juked from his roving eye. 2 winters more than the troubled year, when the best that a man could feel was the pike he kept in headlands near, till the blood of hate and the blood of fear would be redder nor rust on the steel. Us ones quit from minding the farms. Let them take what we gave with the weight of our arms, from Saintfield to Kilkeel. In the time of the hurry, we had no lead. We all of us fought with the rest, and if ever a one shook like a trembling reed, none of us gave neither hint nor heed, nor ever even we'd guessed. We men of the North had a word to say, and we said it then in our own dour way, and we spoke as we thought was best. All Ulster over the women cried for the standing crops of the land. Many's the sweetheart and many's the bride would liefer have gone till where he died, and ha' mourned her lone by her man. But us ones weathered the thick of it, and we used to dander along and sit in Andy's side by side. What with discourse going to and fro, the night would be wearing thin, yet never so late when we rose to go, but someone would say, "Do you mind Lon Snow and the man what came wandering in?" And we'd be to fall to the talk again, and if by chance he was one of them, the man who went like the wind. Well, 'twas getting on past the heat of the year, when I rode into Newton Fair. I sold as I could. The dealers were near, only £3.8 for the Inish steer, and nothing at all for the mare. I met McKee in the throng of the street. Says he, "The grass has grown under our feet since they hanged young Warwick here." And he told that Boney had promised help to a man in Dublin town. Says he, "If you'd laid the pike on the shelf, you'd better go home hot foot by yourself and polish the old girl down." So by Comber Road I trotted the grey, and never cut corn till Killalay stood playing on the rising ground. For a win of days we sat waiting the word to rise and go at it like men, but no French ships sailed into Clocky Bay, and we heard the black news on Harvest Day that the cause was lost again, and Joey and me and Woolly Boy Scott, and we agreed to ourselves, we'd as lief as not have been found in the thick of the slain. By Downpatrick's jail I was bound to fare, on a day I'll remember, faith, for when I came to the prison square, the people were waiting in hundreds there, and you wouldn't hear stir nor breath, for the soldiers were standing grim and tall round a scaffold built there forninst the wall, and a man stepped out for death. I was brave near to the edge of the throng, yet I knowed the face again, and I knowed the set, and I knowed the walk, and the sound of his strange up-country talk, for he spoke out right and plain, and he bowed his head to the swinging rope, whiles I said, please God, to his dying hope, and amen to his dying prayer, for the wrong would cease and the right prevail, for the man they hanged at Downpatrick's jail was the man from God knows where.